It's this massive barrier to entry that can just snuff out competition before it even has a chance to start. It means amazing apps we might have loved, they just never see the light of day. And this brings us right to the core of the whole antitrust argument. When regulators talk about consumer harm, they don't just mean you paying $1 more for an app. They're talking about the bigger picture, the damage from less competition, which leads to slower innovation for everyone and just fewer choices for all of us.
And other rules can create this thing called user lock-in. By limiting how well different apps can talk to each other, it just becomes harder for you to switch. Say you buy a new smartwatch from a competitor, but it doesn't sync up perfectly with your iPhone's health and messaging apps. Well, you're probably less likely to keep it, right? And that just reinforces the power of the big, established players.
So if we zoom all the way out, this is so much more than just a fight between a few giant companies. The outcome of these legal battles could have massive, massive consequences for the whole digital economy.
This quote right here nails the fundamental question. Should a company that owns the entire marketplace also get to write the rules for its own rivals? Rivals who need that marketplace to even exist.
And that gets to the very heart of it. In the physical world, companies compete on things like price or quality. But in these digital worlds, competition is also about the rules set by the platform owner. The game itself can be tilted in their favor from the very beginning.
At the end of the day, this entire complex debate really boils down to one simple, incredibly powerful question. As more and more of our lives happen on these platforms, figuring out who gets to write the rules and how they get to write them is probably one of the most important conversations of our time.